Good morning, everyone. How are you all? So, this is the last part of verb video. In the previous video, we have learned about the verbs, classifications, and details. And in today's video, we are going to learn about the verbs' other types. Okay. So, what were the other types? Finite verb, infinite verb, transitive verb, intransitive verb, passive verb, causative, linking, and phrasal. Okay. So in this video we are going to learn about these all verbs. Okay. Start. Number one, finite verb. Uh, Verbs that are bounded with specific tense, person, and number. Finite verbs are the verbs that follow the rules of tense, person, and number. Okay. Number one, Ria smiles at the boy. Here, smiles is the verb, we know it. But what is the main form of smiles? That is smile. But why we are writing smiles here? Why? If you remember, I have mentioned it in previous video, the third person singular number rule. What was the rule? In a present tense, if we are writing any sentence, we are telling any sentence in a present tense, and if the subject, if the subject is in third person singular number, then we add s or es to the main verb. Okay. So the same rule is here. Ria smiles at the boy. That's why we are adding s to smile verb. So as I have already mentioned that what are finite verbs? Finite verbs will follow every rule, right? So here we can see that smile, the verb is changing its form. That's why smile is a finite verb. Okay. Next, Roktim minds his lesson. Minds, same rule, third person singular number. That's why we are adding s to the main verb mind. So mind is changing its form according to person rule, right? That's why it is finite verb. We'll see the more examples. The child began to smile. Began to smile. What is the main verb in this sentence? Began. Began is the main verb. And began is also a finite verb. Began is also a finite verb. Why? We will see the reason. What is the main form of began? Main form of began is begin. Then why we are writing began here? Because of the tense, right? Because of the tense. And as we have already learned this, that finite verbs follow the rules of tense. So according to tense, the begin verb has changed its form to began. That's why it is also a finite verb. Okay. Next, Indu works hard that he may earn his livelihood. Same third person singular number rule. I have already mentioned it. Okay. Infinite verb. Okay. Infinite verbs are also called non-finite verb. Okay. Do not confuse between these because both are same. Okay. So verbs that are not bounded with tense, person, and number. So finite verbs were the verbs who will follow every rule, and infinite verbs are the verbs that will not follow any rule. Okay, no rules. Infinite verbs will be the same as it is. Okay, we will see an example. I like to eat mangoes. Here, to eat. This one is an infinite verb. This one is an infinite verb. Okay, so if we ask ourselves, then why it is infinite verb? See here in this sentence, I like to eat. What is the main verb of this sentence? Main verb is like. If we will change the tense, the number or the person, everything, that will affect this main verb. Okay, this one is a finite verb. This one is a finite verb. But to it, this one is also a verb, but this one is infinite verb. If we will change the tense, if we will change the person, the number, to it will be just like this. To it will not be changed. Okay, what will be changed? Like. If we write this sentence in past tense, then what we will write? I liked, right? I liked to eat mangoes. Then what? Which verb changed? Like, main verb. That's why like is a finite verb. But to it is not changing. Okay. More examples. The hunting of tigers is dangerous. Here also is the main verb. Okay. If the tense will be changed or the person, everything, then this one will be affected. But hunting of, this one will be the same. Next, to err is human. Same. Okay, to err will not be changed. This is an infinite verb. To tell you the truth, I am tired. Here also, see, I is the subject, so that's why we are writing am. If there would be he, okay, there would be he. Then what will write here for the am verb? He is. So this verb is changing, but to tell, this is not changing. Okay. Now, transitive verb. What are transitive verb? Verbs that have an object. Verbs that have an object. This one is the main theme of transitive verb. That verb will have an object. We get an answer by questioning the verb with what and whom. If we ask answer with what and whom, then we will get an answer. If we ask the subject, verb. Okay, example, I bought a camera. I bought a camera. Here, what is the verb here? Bought. Bought is the verb I have written here also. If we ask bought, what you have bought? There is an answer, right? A camera. What we have bought? What you have bought? There is an answer. I have bought a camera. Okay. That's why bought is a transitive verb. Clear everyone? Okay. We will see more examples here. Then it will be more clear, I think. She drew a nice doll. Here drew is a transitive verb. Why? Because if we ask something that what she drew, there is an answer. A nice doll, right? So drew has an object. Next, I like this photo. I like this photo. What you like? This photo. There is an answer, right? That's why like is also a transitive verb. Vimal threw the ball. Also an object here. He played harmonium. What he played? Harmonium. Played is a transitive verb. They brought him to the hospital. Whom? Whom? Him, right? Whom they bought? They bought him. So bought is also a transitive verb. Intransitive verb. Just opposite of transitive verb, right? Transitive verbs have object, but intransitive verb doesn't have any object. Okay, no answer by questioning the verb. If we ask any question the verb to the verb, then there will be no answer. Let's see some examples. Uh, the baby is sleeping. Sleeping is the verb. But if we ask the verb any answer, what sleeping, whom sleeping, no answer, right? So sleeping, this verb has no object, no object. That's why this is an intransitive verb. This is an intransitive verb. Okay. Next, I am riding. I am riding what? I am riding what? No answer. That's why riding is also an intransitive verb. Shishu was moving continuously. Whom? Whom? No answer. Vikash drives. There is no object. That's also an intransitive verb. Okay. Next, causative verbs. Causative verbs are very important. Okay. So, when the object is being done a work by the subject, you have to understand the meaning of the definition, then you will be, I think you will be very much able to understand the verbs, to recognize the differences. Okay, when the object is being done, so here we can see that subject is not doing anything. Subject is not doing anything, but subject is making the object to do something. Okay, object is doing everything, but subject is making the object doing something. Subject doesn't work directly. Yes, subject doesn't work directly. We will see some examples. The boy made his friend draw a picture of Sachin Tendulkar. Here, what is the subject of this sentence? The boy. But if the boy is drawing the picture, no. Answer is no, right? Who is drawing the picture? His friend. This one is the object of the sentence, but the subject is making him do this work, right? Then made, this verb is a causative verb, because causative verb shows that subject is not doing anything directly, right? We'll see more examples, then it will be more clear. Okay, number one, I will make my father buy a camera. So we will see one by one. Okay, what is the subject of this sentence? Subject of this sentence is I. And what is the object of this sentence? My father. And who is buying the camera? Who is doing the work? Object, right? Who is doing the work? Object. But I is the subject. But I is not doing anything. I is making the object to do the work. That's why make, this verb is a causative verb. Okay. Next, Ramesh will get his cycle repaired. Ramesh will get his cycle repaired. Who will repair the cycle? Someone, right? Someone will repair the cycle, not Ramesh. Ramesh will get repaired. But Ramesh is the same subject. But subject is the subject doing any work? No. That's why get. This verb is causative verb. Next, Sunita keeps Ramu going to school. Same case, Sunita is the subject, but who is going to school? Ramu is going to school. But Sunita is making Ramu to do this work. So keeps, this verb is also a causative verb. He lets his children play video games. Same, lets is a causative verb. I can't make the machine run smoothly. Make is the causative verb. Clear everyone? Quasi-passive verb. Okay. Uh, First of all, we will see that what quasi means. Quasi means half. Something that is half. And what does passive means? We all know passive means inactive. That means quasi-passive means half inactive, right? Okay. When a subject in a sentence is inactive but still stands as a subject. Subject is inactive, subject is not doing anything but still stands as a subject. Let's see some examples. Honey tastes sweet. Honey tastes sweet. Here, taste. This one is a quasi-passive verb. Why? Because the subject is honey here, right? But is honey tasting itself? No, no. No. Someone is tasting the honey. Then the result is it is sweet. But honey is still the subject in the sentence. But honey is inactive here. Honey is not doing anything. Okay? That's why tastes is a quasi-passive verb. Next, stone is hard when it is felt. Here, stone is hard. So who felt this? Someone else, right? Someone else felt this, that stone is hard. But stone is the subject here. Stone is not doing anything. Stone is not feeling itself. That's why it is a quasi-passive verb. The book is being printed. Here, the book is being printed. Someone is printing the book. But the book is also sitting as a subject. This one is also a quasi-passive verb. The house is building. The house is building. The house is not building itself. Right? Someone is building the house. Next, the food smells delicious. Here smells. The painting looks beautiful. Painting looks beautiful. Also a quasi-passive verb. The blanket feels soft. Quasi-passive verb. Okay. Okay, now next one is phrasal verb. Phrasal verb, a group of verbs that consists a verb and a preposition or adverbial particle. Okay, this one is a joint verb that consists two forms, two words. One is verb, first one is a verb, and the second one will be a preposition or an adverbial particle. Okay, such as cut at, draw in, break down, etc. So if we see that the first term, this one is a verb, right? So there are two words. First one is a verb and second one is a preposition or maybe sometimes an adverbial particle. Okay, we'll see some examples. Tomorrow's meeting has been called off. What does called off means? Called off means cancelled, cancelled. But we write called off here. Why? This is the modern term of English. We use the smarter version, cancel. Okay, cancel. Okay, so called off means cancel. So here we can see that call, this one is a verb, and off. Okay, so joint term of a verb and a preposition, we can call it phrasal verb. We can call it phrasal verb. Let's see some examples. Okay, here main verb is break. Okay, by joining these four words we will get four phrasal verbs: break down, break out, break up, and break away. Okay, next, cut is the main verb. Okay, cut across, cut down, cut into, and cut at. In the same way, these two are draw and act. Okay, these are phrasal verbs. There is a long list of phrasal verbs. I will definitely share a list of phrasal verbs, and we have to remember these all. Next one, linking verb. Verbs that connect a subject with its sentence complement or rest information of the sentence. The verbs that connect a subject, that means there are two parts. One is subject and other is the subject complement, sentence complement, or the other informations. Okay, but the linking verb joins these two parts. This one is a linking verb. As intransitive verbs are meaningful without an object, but linking verbs need a word or phrase to be meaningful. In the intransitive verb, we could see that intransitive verbs do not need any object to be meaningful. But in this case, linking verbs need a phrase or word to be meaningful. We'll see some examples. Okay, so there are also these are also called copular verbs. Okay, linking verbs are also called copular verbs. Okay, we will see the linking verbs. What are the linking verbs? First one, the be verbs are linking verbs. Okay, and the other linking verbs are remain, turn, become, look, feel, smell, taste, sound, seem, prove, appear, and grow. These all are linking verbs, and these all. So we have to remember that the be verbs and these verbs, these words are linking verbs. But how these all work? We will see the examples, then it will be clear. You look so tired today. You look so tired today. So look is the main verb of this sentence, and look is a linking verb. Why? Because you is the subject and so tired today is the sentence complement or the other information here, right? It seems that he will not come today. Here seems is the word that is joining the subject and the sentence complement here, right? Next, the leaves turned yellow. The leaves turned yellow. The leaves, this one is the subject and yellow is the information about the subject. But the linking verb is joining these two and makes a sentence meaningful. Right? Got it, everyone? It smells so good. It is the subject and so good is the information. But what is the linking verb? What is the joining verb? That is smells. Smells is the joining verb, joining word of the sentence. She is my best friend. Here is a be verb, right? I told you that the be verbs are also a linking verb. She is my best friend. She is the subject and my best friend is the information about the subject. But these two terms are joined by is and making it meaningful also. That's why is the linking verb. Clear everyone? Okay. So I'm going to end this video now. If you like this video, please do like this video and comment here and please subscribe our channel for more videos, and the next video will be on adverb. See you soon. Thank you very much.